so much. I mean,
there's so much to talk about, America. There's so much to talk about. We are here, and I finally figured out how to fucking get this thing working again. That's why we're back. Sorry we weren't here last night, but we didn't have a working camera.
Oh, really?
But through hours of dedication, hard work, and just commitment to this show and that man right there, I found a way. I summoned the gods.
No, I couldn't have done last night because it was John's birthday.
That's true. Happy birthday, John, by the way.
11.
Yeah, 11. He's the big 1-1. Oh,
Big un.
speaking of which, because I didn't know when you were coming, I had made this. I have it sitting in here.
Oh, smart man.
Too blue to be true. It is a THC Thursday on the sack. That's the Redoubtable and High question one. Is IDD Thursday? No, I disagree. Segment 1, NFL recap. I don't know who's more pissed right now. With the Patriots, there's shooting yourself in the foot, and there's blowing your fucking foot completely off. The Patriots outgained.
Or is there shooting yourself in the dick?
That too. Both feet, the dick, and maybe the arms. And that would make sense. 5 turnovers. That would make sense.
Yahtzee.
Yeah, 5 appendages, 5 turnovers.
What were
4
the
fumbles,
turnovers? Oh.
2 in the end zone, in the Pittsburgh end zone.
I saw the one where the back was going over the goal.
Ramondre Stevenson, he fumbled twice in this game. He led the NFL in fumbles last year. I said it 4 days ago. I've had 4 days to cool off. I am not cooling off. They need to hand him his walking papers. Fuck him, and fuck him. I am done with this asshole. I don't want to fucking hear about Vrabel giving him a chance. He's had plenty of chances. And I'm not saying he can't play. He's a talented back. He can't hold on to the fucking football. Okay? The
Guys lose their career over
the
that.
Drake May pick was deflected, so it wasn't entirely his fault.
Mm-hmm.
But the Drake May fumble, that was his fault. And then for good measure, Gibson decided I have to get in the act too, and he fumbled.
May got hit.
May got fumbled there, running up in the pocket. If he'd thrown the ball, he should have thrown the ball away. He was trying. The Patriots outgained the Pittsburgh Steelers by over 160 yards of offense. They had a 7-minute time advantage, and they lost 21-14.
Well, dude, remember when what was the text I sent when I said the Patriots have so many turnovers? Then their offense still looks better than Pittsburgh.
They were moving the ball.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh didn't stop. I want to be very clear about something.
They were dominant.
Pittsburgh didn't win that game. The Patriots lost it.
Mm-hmm.
And Adrian, who comes down here, Steelers, I'm like,
Oh god,
you don't even know football, okay?
he's a kid.
You don't even know football. I'm like, my Steelers are better. I'm like, your Steelers are better. Your Steelers had 200 yards of total offense. Really?
The Steelers aren't very good.
That's a half. That's a game for most, or a half for most teams. It was a game for them. The Patriots defense, if the damn offense didn't keep giving, of their 9 possessions, 5 ended in the turnover.
Well, I mean, to have 5 turnovers and be in position to win the game. That's how you know you dominated that.
Your
defense.
opponent isn't very good.
Because if you have 5 turnovers and the other team is worth half a shit, you're getting run out of the fucking
What
building.
happened in the playoffs last year when the Detroit
Commanders,
Lions turned the ball over 5 times? What was the score of that game? They bent them over because they turned the ball over 5 fucking times. The Patriots, to his point, had the ball going in and they fumbled it again.
So they fumbled on the last possession?
No, in the last possession it was 4th and 2 at the Steelers 21-yard line or 31-yard line. They had plenty of time. And Douglas didn't get to the sticks, which perfectly sums up their game. Because if you don't know where the fucking yard marker is on 4th and 2,
with the
game on the line, it wasn't Drake May's fault. He had to get rid of the ball. They sent the blitz on the weak side. If he was where he was supposed to be, okay, it would have been a completion because he caught it, but he was 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
It was a loaf job.
It was a loaf job.
Yeah.
It was loafies everywhere, and Ramondre Stevenson was the biggest culprit. The first possession, they're going down the field. He coughs it up like he spits it like 15 yards down the field, like he got shot out of his ass. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just like, unbelievable.
Did somebody hit him from behind, or
He doesn't have. First of all, having played the game, I can speak to this. You cover the points, number 1. Number 2, whenever you are going into traffic, you have 2 hands on the ball. Not this fuckstick. And here's the problem. After 7 fumbles last year, why doesn't he have 2 hands on the ball? This isn't a rookie. This is a 5th-year veteran who led the NFL in fumbles last year. Fire the fucker. Get him out of here. Eat the fucking money. I don't care. Addition by subtraction. He sucks donkey dick and doesn't belong in the fucking on this team. Let him go. I don't give a fuck who picks him up.
Or coach him and hold him accountable.
Bench him. I wouldn't play him next week.
You bench him.
I wouldn't play him against Carolina. I'd play the other 2 backs.
Because here's the thing. That is a fixable, like, that's a fixable thing. I remember when Tiki Barber almost lost his career because of that, and he worked. Tom Coughlin helped him.
Yeah, Tiki
used to talk about it. He wouldn't hold the ball up like this. He would hold it like this, and that's when guys can punch it.
Yep.
And
I mean,
and again, you've got to bench the person to say, look, this is how you hold the ball. Because you can't listen to coaching, you're not playing for the next week or two.
He should not play Sunday against the Panthers. He should not fucking play.
No.
You've got Gibson. You've got the kid from Ohio State. You don't. I'd pick up a guy off the street. Fuck him. Don't. Fine. You don't want to cut him? Sit him down for a couple of weeks. It's fucking ridiculous. Because
running-wise, he's a decent back, especially your second option.
He's had 2 rush 1,000-yard seasons.
Yeah,
He's a Pro Bowl caliber back, but he can't hold on to the ball.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't matter if you can't hold the ball.
Right.
Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, perfect example. Played 3 years for the Patriots. He didn't fumble once in 3 years. Once in 3 fucking years, and he had 2 1,000-yard seasons, and he never fumbled. This fucker has fumbled 9 times. Okay, in the past 19 games.
God,
that's embarrassing. I mean, you got to be shitting me.
That's the Mets with 9 errors in the past 6 games. Yahtzee.
The Mets.
Somebody needs to get benched.
Somebody needs to get benched.
Jesus.
I mean, so I'm disgusted with the Patriots. That is a game they should have won, and it hurts. I mean, look, the thing is, because there's parity in this league, because there are teams that are 0-3 behind them,
right,
and that because their schedule is still tit. I mean, they still can win 10 games.
Right, and they beat the Dolphins.
Yep.
So they're up
in Miami. They're going to sweep them.
The Jets,
they're probably going to sweep the Jets.
The Jets are not good.
Nope. So, I mean, if they can split with Buffalo. Here's the other thing. Miami damn near beat Buffalo Thursday night until Tua morphed back into Tua.
Yeah.
He was playing great until he throws a pick on the 15-yard line. Talk about loaf job. I mean,
Yowzers.
Buffalo couldn't stop them either. Mm-hmm. They couldn't stop them, and Buffalo's got a top 5. They were throwing all over them.
The thing about Miami, not many defenses should be able to stop them, but they've just been playing like dog shit.
I don't know what is wrong with that team, but they have too much talent to be 0-3.
Yeah,
I would kill to have their fucking skill position players.
Yeah.
I would kill to have that. Because I know Drake May is not the problem. He's made some mistakes, but overall, his numbers, he's got over 100 rating. He's completing over 70% of his passes. He's got 5 touchdowns, 2 picks.
Talking about his yardage, it's like, I think he's one of the top QBs in the league in terms
He's fifth in passing yards.
Yeah.
He's not the problem. And again, he's still a rookie. He's going
to make mistakes.
He started 11 games last year. He hasn't played a full season. Okay, so he's started a total of 14 games so far. He's 2-12, and they're going to say 2-12, but that ain't all on him. Mm-hmm. It's not even close to all on him because he had 2 mistakes, but he also had 2 touchdown passes and he led the team in rushing again. So I mean he wasn't great, but he wasn't terrible. Yeah. The fumbles, I mean, Ramondre Stevenson killed them. Gibson rarely fumbles, so I'm not going to kill him for that. But
Gibson?
The kid from the Commanders.
Antonio Gibson.
Yeah, he had the kickoff return for the touchdown last week that beat Miami. So I mean, they gift wrapped that game to the Steelers. Anyway, if you're a Steelers fan, I don't know how you feel good after that. Because if you think that you're going to force 5 turnovers every week, you're in for some serious fucking disappointment. Because the thing is, they had 200 yards of offense. The Gonzalez, our shutdown corners, didn't play. He wasn't out there, and they got 202.
Damn.
Okay, they're not good. They're really not good at all. I mean, they're going to be in Minnesota on Sunday. Minnesota's going to boat race them. Because they can't.
Minnesota's defense they went crazy last week. Mm-hmm. You called that. Mm-hmm. But I was watching it going, man, I'm glad
I had a bad week.
I let him talk me into that.
I had a bad week. I got bent over.
Dude, there were so many fucking games that were like, what is going on?
How does Atlanta lose 30-0 to Carolina?
Pathetic.
I said Carolina was improving, and I thought it'd be a close game.
Them, and then when I looked at it, you didn't.
I thought Atlanta would win because they were their defense. Atlanta the week before.
Atlanta's played good 2 weeks in a row.
They look like shit. They look like absolute.
But
they
you
look
did
like,
say Carolina was starting to look better.
No, I said it would be a close game. Carolina was improved. They had won 4 of their last 6 games last year. They were improving, and so it was
not a close game.
It was not a close game. They bent Atlanta over. That was the shocker of the week.
Yeah.
No. The shocker week was Cleveland upsetting Green Bay. That was the shocker of the week.
I didn't watch it. I didn't even see what happened.
Green Bay went in there like
they were the best team in the league.
This is Cleveland. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. And, that speaks to coaching because if great coaches don't allow that shit to happen.
And if you think you're a Super Bowl team.
Super Bowl teams don't lose to Cleveland.
You can't be doing that.
You don't lose to Cleveland. Cleveland's defense, which is good, they have a good defense, but 10 points? 10 fucking points? No. I mean, so then to your point, a lot of weird shit happened. Yeah. Chicago bent Dallas over. What the fuck happened to Dallas?
I know.
Well,
that kind of shows that Dallas, their defense is horrible, and that's why the Giants were able to put up 37.
Yeah, I mean,
because you saw what the
Cameron
Giants
had 4 touchdown pass. We said it could be a get-right game for him. We did say that, yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. We did say it. And it was.
It certainly was.
It certainly was.
They were dancing in the streets.
We said they were going to score. The question was, could they keep up with Dallas's offense? Dallas's offense didn't get off the bus. What the fuck happened to them? I mean, Dak was terrible.
Is the Bears D that?
No, they gave up 52 points the week before to Detroit.
Oh, that's right. Well, Detroit is nasty.
But still, Dallas put up 40. Dallas can score. Dallas scored something was on Philly. They were in the game against Philly. Dallas's offense, they're known for their offense. And they had everybody. How did Chicago?
Well, CD, remember what the fuck?
What?
Nothing. Sorry.
Okay.
CD got hurt early in that game.
He was out.
Yeah.
Out.
He went out. He tried to come back in and play, and then he limped off.
Well, that hurts them.
So once he's done,
but still, they have other options.
You're right. I mean, they got
14 points. With who's the tight end? They got a pretty good tight end too. I don't look. If that was all, first of all, if that's all it takes to derail Dallas.
Well, when all you are is offense,
yeah,
your best offensive player going down hurts bad.
That's true. He is their best offensive player.
Yeah. But you're right. It shouldn't derail you. Yeah. They've been running the ball. They've been.
I mean, I don't know how Chicago, who has a terrible defense, they have a terrible defense.
Yeah.
They're not very good at all. They made them look like fucking the '85 Bears. They really did. It was ridiculous. Dallas was lucky to get to 14. They were lucky. I mean, so I don't know what the fuck is going on there. That guy's supposed to be an offensive. One of those guys.
Ben Johnson?
Yeah, no. The Dallas head coach. He's a Schottenheimer. Again, he's a choke and puke.
He's a choke and
puke. And that was a choke and puke special. That was a choke and puke special really right there. What else happened? Fucking before we get to your nightmare. The Chargers and the Broncos had that went back. That was a great game.
That was a good game.
That was a good game. They're gonna dance.
That was in Denver, right?
No, it was in LA. It was in LA.
Yeah, I mean, the Chargers have lost a couple games back to back like that. They lost to the Colts like that.
No, Denver did.
I'm sorry. Yes,
Denver
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yep. Denver lost to the Colts on a last-second field goal and a penalty.
Yep.
And then they lost to them on a.
They could easily be 3-0.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they're going to dance again. I think that trust me, that's not over. But I mean, the point is, like, there is a lot of parity in this league. Philadelphia. That's the other one. The Rams had Philly 26-7.
That's twice now.
How the
Rams
fuck?
have done that.
How
twice
the fuck?
In a row.
You know, are they Baltimore West? What the
exactly.
fuck? Are they Baltimore West?
They dominated that first half.
Yes.
Did you watch that?
Yes, they kicked their ass.
I mean, Philly didn't
belong on the field with them. It was just like they were kicking their ass.
You come out in the second half and it's like, well, we're not going to do anything that got us to this point.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
I didn't watch it, so I don't truly know.
It was a collapse.
Well,
remember what
started at the end of the half.
Well, remember what Baltimore did in Week 1 at Buffalo?
Yeah.
It was eerily similar to that. Yeah. Where they had the game
in
control. There was more time, but they were in control of the game.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's like they switched uniforms with somebody at the half or the fourth quarter in the case of the Ravens, who were up 40-25 going into the fourth quarter. And Buffalo showed no signs of stopping them.
And then I'm sorry, when you allow a field goal to get blocked twice in a row, and they didn't even jump over your line.
No.
They just walked through it. Yeah. On the final play, if you see it, the center hikes the ball, stands up, and the guy just walks by him.
I mean,
it's like, what the hell? That's not professional football.
No, I don't know what. You know, this is the thing. Like, I don't know. To me, right now, the best team in the NFC is the Detroit Lions, because any team that can go into Baltimore and bend a team over, and when I say bend a team over, Baltimore is known for two things: their defense and their toughness. Nothing screams, please get some lube, like 225 yards rushing.
Yeah.
They went right down their throat, and Baltimore could do nothing about it. They couldn't do a damn thing about it. They knew it was coming, and they couldn't stop it. I mean, it was just, Detroit just basically said no.
Yeah.
No.
But Baltimore's defense has been a little sus now for a while.
They have.
You know what I mean?
They're getting by more in reputation than actual.
And it's like the reputation from when Ed Reed and Ray Lewis
that's
were
not that team.
No,
it's
not. Even
not.
close.
Terrell Suggs, he ain't there. He ain't walking through the door. No, they are not the same defense. And
you see it.
And the blueprint to beat them is right there. Run right at them.
Dude.
Go right down their throat. Out-tough them. Break their will. And you can do it because I don't think that group, at least on defense, they're a bunch of frauds. They're 1-2 right now. And I mean, I'll tell you what, there's a desperation game at Arrowhead this weekend. Them and the Chiefs, they're both 1-2. Oh, wow. One of them's going to be 1-3 when this is over. I mean,
well, I think it's probably more desperation for the Chiefs.
Probably
because if the Chiefs go to 1-4, yikes! I feel like Baltimore might be able to fight. Oh yeah, I feel like Baltimore.
Well, Burrow's not coming back.
Right.
Cleveland and the Steelers have no offense, so they're not out of that division at all.
Whereas Kansas
City's got San Diego to deal with, who they've already lost to once,
and Denver, right?
And Denver, who is Denver is 2 plays from 3-0. So I mean, and the 2 teams they lost to are both 3-0. Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of parity here. I don't know who the best team in this league is right now. I'd probably have to say Detroit based on their last performance because they went into Baltimore and did that.
But it's funny going into last weekend.
We thought it was Green Bay. We thought it was Green Bay.
And then they flip-flopped because Detroit showed some guts.
Detroit looked. I forgot about this. I don't even remember this. They played Baltimore a couple years ago on a Sunday night game, and they got bent over like 38-6 or 30.
Did they?
Yeah, they remembered it. They were talking about it. And this is where I failed as a researcher because if I had heard that shit, I probably would have picked Detroit because they had a score to settle, and they played like they had a score to settle.
Yeah,
they did. By the way, that 4th down where Goff throws the dime, damn, that's a money. Yeah, that's a money throw. I was like,
that's one where you go, he's underrated.
He's underrated.
Now I know the personnel they have on offense. It might be tops.
They've got the best backfield in the NFL.
But
no one's going to tell me there's a better backfield than those 2.
They've got a great tight end.
They've
got one of the best.
He's top 5
wide receivers.
He's top 5,
and they might have a top 2 or 3 offensive line.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the Eagles.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, the Eagles don't want to see this team.
God,
I mean, did they win?
That's just one.
There you go.
Fucking right. Sorry.
No, it's all right. You can celebrate. The Red Sox had a chance to lock it up, and they bent over. Lost 6-1.
They lost today?
6-1. They won the series. They took 2 out of 3 in Toronto, but they're playing well. They weren't going to sweep them.
No.
But they just, the thing is, I felt bad for Bayo because not to get off topic here, but he pitched 6 scoreless innings. They didn't get a hit. They didn't get a hit till the 7th inning. That's fucking embarrassing. And in Toronto, switched pitchers like 2-3 times, and they couldn't get a hit. That's fucking, your offense just didn't show up. But anyway.
But I mean, that is baseball. They've been scoring. Last night, what did they get, 7?
They are 5th in baseball in hits. They are 5th in RBIs. They're 4th. They're 5th in average, batting average, and they don't have the Roman Empire, who's supposed, if they make the postseason, they're supposed to come back.
That'd be great.
That'd be huge. But they've got to get in first.
First round could be the wild card. Could be Sox Yankees in Yankee Stadium.
Gee, America wouldn't want to see that.
Anyway, flashback to 2004, maybe.
Yes. Anyway, back to football. We'll get to baseball in a minute. But anyway,
so the Lions. The other thing I wanted to say about the Lions, and this is what, and it's funny because I thought losing Ben Johnson, they talked about him as such genius. I thought they'd lose this. The offensive play calling.
It's Campbell.
It's
the head coach.
You think so?
Yes, I do. He is. That motherfucker has guts.
That play they called from like the 5-yard line, where they handed it off and then he pitched
Amon-Ra St. Brown pitched it to Gibbs.
Dude, I was I'm
telling you, that
is fucking creativity, and
it looked like an end around.
Oh my god!
And all of a sudden, as soon as he pitched, I'm like touchdown. He hadn't even caught it yet. I'm like, I knew because Gibbs is so fast. I'm like,
because everybody on the corner started going towards
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah, and it was a perfect pitch. You could tell they practiced it.
I love that kid.
And it's just like,
Amon-Ra St. Brown might be my favorite player in the NFL. Who's not a Patriot. I love him.
Dude, and he's got a fucking attitude.
Yeah, he does.
Like, he's got like a, I'm better than all of you.
Yes, he does. Kind of and he plays like it. He plays like it.
Yeah.
I love it.
He's a beast.
He's a beast. I mean,
But yeah, when you see them and the plays they call, when they go for it on 4th, it's usually something out of the box. It's not just, let's fucking mash it. You know, like.
They are creative.
When I look at it, I just wish my team was like that.
What I love about Detroit and the Rams, when they heads up their asses like this too, they use the entire field and they use all their weapons.
Every person.
There's never. Here's what I love about Detroit, and this is what pisses me off about all these other teams. Like, because I have Jefferson and I have DK Metcalf, and I'm always wondering how is DK Metcalf getting targeted only 5 times in the entire game? How is Jefferson Minnesota, who might be the best receiver in football, getting targeted 7 times in the whole game. Jamar Chase. Like last year, this happened.
I don't care if you got a backup or not.
These players like that, if it's a receiver, the minimum is 10. The minimum. If it's a running back, the minimum is 20.
Yeah.
Minimum is 20. We were talking about the Jets last week about Breece Hall. Like, why the fuck is he not getting 20 carries? Like, just because.
Dude, Malik Neighbors,
your guy.
They didn't look his way until he didn't have a catch till the fourth quarter.
I guess we're going to go there because that was my first thing. How did he not catch the ball until halfway through the third quarter? This is where Brian Daboll needs to be fired. I don't even give a fuck for whatever it was. But the point is, Brian Daboll needs to be fired. Because honestly, how the fuck do you go 2.5 quarters, whatever it was, and your best weapon doesn't get the ball?
Yeah.
Are you in a game you have to win?
If you're telling Russell Wilson to do it and he's not doing it,
well, then he's
get him the fuck out.
Get him the fuck out. I mean, honestly, if I'm Jackson Dart and I'm standing on the sideline with the clipboard, I'm going into that first QB meeting going, all right, first off, before you say a fucking thing, where is the package, meaning the series of plays for my number 1 receiver? I want to see them. Yeah. Because honestly, that can't happen again. That just can't happen again. It can't happen again. No. You cannot, that was a game they could have won. They were in as bad as they played. They were in the fucking game. You cannot.
Kansas City played terrible.
Kansas City is not good. Yeah. They're not fucking good. Look at when Tyquan Thornton is bailing. Look at I kept saying the Pats didn't use him right. Kansas City certainly used him, but it's more by default because they have nobody else. Yeah. But he's responding to his credit.
Well, Mahomes is throwing him the ball.
He's throwing the ball.
And that's all a good receiver needs.
And by the way, they're using what he does well.
Yeah,
he is a straight line burner. Fuck this, come check with me. Just go. Fucking go.
But he's even making plays when they just throw it up.
Yeah, because he's fast.
Right.
You can't.
Because he's behind the defense. The defense turns around like the Giants.
You cannot teach 4-2. You cannot. People talk about people talk about the cheetah because of the same reason. Like when a guy's that fucking fast, first of all, he's getting a 10-yard cushion because nobody's lining up with him on the line. If he beats the bump and run, you are fucked. Yeah. You are fucked. Okay, there's nobody behind you. So first of all, he's getting a 10-yard cushion. Mm-hmm. He's still getting open. Yeah. I mean, this is another indictment on Bill Belichick down there. Fucking just what an idiot. Tom Brady, if what we have seen in the past 4 weeks hasn't cemented this was all Tom Brady and not Bill Belichick, I don't know what will. Okay? Because that man destroyed a dynasty with his ego, and Tyquan Thornton is just the latest in a long line of examples. But anyway, getting back to the Giants and neighbors, Amon-Ra St. Brown is in the backfield. He's running a pitch play. This is the difference between Detroit and New York. They have a top 10 receiver who's in his second year. He's from LSU. The kid's a fucking beast. Fucking beast. Yeah. I mean, you could do anything with this fucking kid. Yeah. Just a package. He should have us. And I said this. Jerry Rice had a set of just a package plays for him. Randy Moss had a package. And Tom Brady talked about it.
But here's the thing, and I don't watch the game with this kind of lens. But from what I'm seeing from people, reporters and these bloggers who actually cover it. I mean, they're bloggers, but they legitimately cover and watch film and all that. And they're basically saying all they do is just have him go out, just go deep, go deep. Yeah. And it's like that's so easy to stop. You're basically taking him out of the play.
You can move him around. He can play the X. He can play the Z. He can play the wide receiver, the wide position. They got to move him. Number one, move him around.
Right.
That's the first thing. Put him in the slot. Put him in the backfield. Look at what Detroit does with Amon-Ra St. Brown. How is it that Amon-Ra St. Brown, the whole world knows it's coming?
Right.
How is he still getting open? Because they move him around.
They make an effort.
They're like, we're gonna run our offense through him. If they say you're not, then fine. Yeah. And again, you've got the other kid. What's the other guy? Deontay Wallace. What's the name? The other receiver who had 159 yards catching.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
You got Wan'Dale Robinson. You've got Slayton. You've got a pretty good running back. That fucking kid.
Dude, he's nasty.
You got the Giants.
He's better than average.
The Giants have weapons. They've got some weapons. Where is this fucking genius?
They have a massive tight end.
Yeah.
Massive.
Where is the fucking genius? Where's the fucking playbook? Where is this shit?
No clue.
Because I saw none of it Sunday night.
No.
And a team that was ripe. They were ripe to be had.
They were.
They were ripe to be beat.
They didn't play well.
They didn't.
Now, and we'll talk about the bonehead shit we did, but it starts with, my God, if you've got to be able to adjust your game plan. You know,
you got to have a game plan.
But if you come in and they are doubling Neighbors, you can't just go, fuck it, I guess he's done for the night. No. Adjust.
Put him in the backfield.
Exactly.
You can put him in the backfield and then send him in motion. And you do a lot of shit. I mean, it's just, I don't get how this guy who's supposed to be one of these offensive gurus doesn't know how to utilize this kid. I don't get it. If these bloggers or whoever you're talking about, they're saying, well, they just basically tell him to go long. Right there, he should be fired.
Well, it's like all they do is have him in go routes.
Get out of here.
And obviously, that's not the only thing he does. He does some other stuff.
Listen, he was the best receiver in the draft. You know why? Because you can go look at.
He had 107 catches last
year.
Go
look at his tapes at
with
LSU.
Nobody at quarterback.
Go look at his tapes at LSU. Say what you want about Kelly, but he moved that motherfucker around. He was never in the same place twice. Yeah. He moved him in the slot. He moved him out wide. He put him in the backfield. He sent him in motion. He did everything to get that kid the ball.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
why does Chip Kelly?
Chip Kelly's creative.
Yeah, but he knows how to do. Why the fuck does this guy not know how to do that?
It's like watching offense from like '94 or some shit. I don't know. It's
unless you have a running game, and again, they're not. They should use this. What's his name?
Well, they do have a running game.
I'm saying play action pass.
Right.
That's where that works because you have the threat of a running game, and the safeties have to come up to respect it, and that's when you can send him long.
Yeah.
But they're not doing that enough either.
No, well, see, what happens is they get, Scatterboo gets 2 10-yard runs, boom, boom, and then they run it again.
Yeah.
And he gets stuffed, and it's like, no. You just gash them.
Gash them.
Now is when you put it in his
you know what they're going to do on the third play? They're going to put 7 in the box. They're going to put 7 in the box. Right. So play action pass on the third one, and then you can get Neighbors in the seam or down the. This is what I don't understand about him.
Maybe it's an oversimplification, but it doesn't feel like it.
All right, hold on a second. Here's the problem with what you just said. When you have actual, and I know this has been a while, the Giants haven't had talent like this in a while. Okay, they had Saquon, but he was alone. Okay. They've got a running back who's legit. They've got a receiver who's legit. They've got 3 receivers who I think are legit, by the way. And the tight end's pretty good, too. When you have this kind of talent, it is that simple. Yeah. Because here's the thing. You only have to get creative when you have to make up for lack of talent. The Giants don't lack talent anymore. Yeah. They don't lack it. Yeah. The Giants have more talent at their skill positions than the Patriots do, I would argue. Hunter Henry is legit. Diggs is legit. It's close. But the point is, the Giants have enough talent where they don't have to fuck around with this.
Not a lot of gimmicks.
No, but I'm saying what you can do with a guy like Neighbors is to free him up, to get him involved. When you're playing, you can move him around.
I mean, look, the Chiefs have an A+ defense.
They do.
So it will take a little bit of creativity, but there's also some simplicity that goes into it.
It is not hard to put him in motion.
Right, that they are not recognizing. And it makes no sense, and it's so frustrating to watch.
I mean, let me explain this to you as simple as I can. This is an easy one. Call this a layup for people that don't know football. If you start him out wide, and you just send him in motion, and when he comes on the side, he stops, but now he's in the slot, as opposed to be wide. Do you know what you've done to the coverage there? You've totally changed the coverage. Okay? Because now it's a cornerback to a linebacker in the slot. Or the safety has to come up. But somebody has to account for him. Okay? And by the way, if he brings the cornerback in motion, which now has the left side wide open, now you can run Scatterbo off. There's a lot of things you can do off this.
You audible to him.
That's a simple one. You start him outside wide and set him in motion. He hands up in the slot on the other side. If it's man-to-man, you just create a whole for Scatterbo off tackle. You line the tight end over there and you blast him off tackle. I mean, there's so many things you can do with this. It's not even funny. And by the way, if no one comes with him, now he's in a zone. Well, guess who's in that zone now? Now it's linebackers. Yeah. Now it's like, all right, hey, Neighbors, guess what? Go about 10 yards and find this. Like this, they used to do this with fucking Edelman and Dealbridge. Find the soft spot in the zone, just sit down. Yeah. And I'll throw you a 10-yard button hook. Yeah. Just to get him going. That's an easy one. Just to get him in the rhythm, in the flow, get the offense going. He did not get targeted, I don't think, until the third quarter.
He might have gotten targeted, but it was like a toss-up, and it got picked. Because he was triple covered. And he just lobbed.
That's not target. That's desperation.
I mean, well, we can. The interesting thing is, I heard Tiki talk about this, and he was like, look, as bad as the coaching might seem, he was like, they got a bunch of players who just don't make plays when they need them, And he was talking about the defense mainly, because they had couple of dropped interceptions. They had that one play where Mahomes threw the ball right into the ground 10 yards behind him, our linebacker picks up the ball like it's a loaf
That
of
one,
bread.
I lost my shit on that play.
Yeah,
just fall on the
dude,
fucking
I was
ball.
yelling that, and then you
just
texted
fall
it.
on the
I was
fucking
like,
ball. Like, what are you doing,
exactly.
asshole? Trying to be a fucking hero?
He's trying to
Fall on
score a
the ball.
touchdown.
Yeah, stupid.
And
stupid.
Oh my God! He basically just gets the ball taken right out of his hands, and then there was a play where Abdul Carter has Patrick Mahomes in his grasp, lets him out, throws a 20-yard bomb, and they pass interfere, and and they had already pushed him back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they're just not. They're almost there. They're always almost there. They're never making the winning play, but
it's not. It's just make the simple plays.
Yeah, I get it.
None of this is complicated.
No.
You don't
fall on a ball that's bouncing.
You don't got to make a lipstick on a pig now. No. You've got some talent. Yeah. You've got some things. You just make the simple play. The Patriots are doing the same fucking thing. Make the simple play.
Don't bend down.
Just fucking fall on it.
Fall on it.
Just fall on it.
I think that's. I didn't play organized football, so I don't know when they teach you that. But I've always heard people yell. They teach you that, and my dad used to yell that.
Yeah. Well, you know why? Because in Pee Wee and public, you can't advance the ball sometimes. Some of these. So
you just fall right.
You fall on it. I mean, if it's I shouldn't say you can't advance it, but at that age where kids don't have the coordination to pick it up and fall on it.
Well, because so many times it doesn't bounce right.
No.
And if you try to grab it, it bounces that way. So you're really just lucky if it bounces into your hands.
The players with the best hands are usually on the offensive side of the ball for a reason. So these guys don't have good hands to begin with. Case in point, how many defensive backs drop interceptions every week? In this league, it happens at least 10 times a week.
10 thumbs.
At least 10 times a week. You go, the 10, I should have had it, dropped it, cornerback.
Dude, but absolutely the worst part of this game was the last 5 minutes.
Oh.
When, look, Giants were down 2 scores, but if you're talking, if I'm a professional football player and we're down 2 scores and there's 5:30 left, we're not out of the game.
No.
If we score...
You go no huddle. If you score with 3 minutes to go,
you can kick the ball
and
off
you've got 2 timeouts in the 2-minute warning. Right. You're in the game.
You're in the game. The entire offense looked like we're not in this.
Yep.
Russell Wilson.
I don't think we're going to see Russell Wilson again.
Dude, when they got in the red zone and he threw the ball into the tunnel, then there was like a QB draw that. And Tiki was saying maybe Wilson did that on his own. If that play was called, that's embarrassing.
That's fireable.
I mean,
it's fireable
because it was after
it's fireable. Tom.
It was after the intentional grounding, so it was like 2nd and goal from like the 14 or something.
You lost 10 yards on the intentional grounding.
Right.
So what do you like?
So he does a QB draw, like a design draw. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Gets tackled after 4 yards. Then next play, throws it out of the end zone again. He's lucky it wasn't intentional grounding. Yeah. Then on 4th in the game, basically, he steps back and he's under pressure and he throws the ball off the fucking upright. Yikes!
I would be shocked if Russell Wilson plays another down for this team.
Dude, but you know what? The thing is, somebody told me this a long time ago.
Please don't go there. I'm not drunk enough yet.
My cousin was on his deathbed, and I was playing ball for a little Pop Warner joint, Fredericksburg, Virginia, and somebody told me, they said, the greater you're great, the more they're gonna hate. The greater you're great, the more they're gonna hate. And I always remember that. When I was throwing the ball in the tunnel, I was like, exactly right. I heard the boos, but the greater you're great, the more they're gonna hate. That's why I then threw it off the upright. Then I called that QB draw, and I just thought to myself, the greater you're great, the more they're going to hate. The thing, okay, so now we can get to Jackson Dart. Sorry, we spent too much time. It's an old game. It's history. It was pathetic.
We're going to talk about Jackson Dart.
Yeah, we'll talk about Jackson.
I want to take a break because I have to like, after that, I have to gather myself.
Dude, but you know what I didn't like is that, and I don't know what maybe he did say this and I just didn't hear it. But in the interview I heard about Russell Wilson, he said nothing about helping Jackson Dart.
And he's not Tom Brady.
He said
people gave Tom Brady shit about not helping Jimmy G. I'm like, why would he? He's the best quarterback in the world.
No, but Tom Brady wasn't the backup.
No.
If you are a vet and you're a backup,
that's how
the main way you help the team.
That's why you're getting paid now.
Exactly. The main way you help this team, if you give a shit about the team, is mentor this kid.
Russell Wilson is under the delusion that he will be cut loose and someone will pick him up for a playoff run.
Dude.
There's not enough marijuana in this garage to make that possible.
Dude, you know what would have been best case scenario is after he put up 37 on Dallas, and I'm not the first one to say this, after he put up 37 on Dallas and Joe Burrow went down, they should have traded his ass to Cincinnati for a draft pick. Because at this point, now that they're I'll wait, because we're going to talk about Jackson Dart.
We are going to talk about it. We're going to start that. We are going to make a segment 2 pick segment coming up. I got Ben over this week. But I want to talk about Jackson Dart because I'm really excited for this kid. And I'm Daboll, you are really under pressure now. Segment 2 coming right up.
Imagine if he